Hey, what's up, everyone? I just want to drop this video because I feel like it's going to be really important for a lot of you out there. I know I get a lot of people every day that talk to me, especially about building not only their business, but maybe getting started in network marketing or building a network marketing business. Is it right for you? Is it, what kind of person does it take to succeed in network marketing? Because at the end of the day, the statistics don't lie, and there is a 97% failure rate in network marketing. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Most people generally to this date have not been able to flip a profit. Now, 97% may sound like a big deal, but that doesn't mean that you can't succeed. So who is network marketing for? Network marketing is for the person that sees that and they decide, I'm going to be part of the 3%. I know personally when I'm out there, when I'm grinding, when I'm working, when I'm talking to people, building connections, I know I'm shooting for the top 1% out there, as far as my overall income. So being a part of that 97%, that's not even a possibility to me. Now, that said, most of you, if you do decide to get started with network marketing, if you choose to start building your own business, there's a couple things you need to realize. And the first is that, you're starting a business. 1/3 of all businesses out there straight up fail within their first year. I know I've failed in many marketing ventures or business ventures, but each failure, you have to be the kind of person that looks at a failure and then you learn from it. Or you look at someone else's failure, you learn from that, and then you're able to not make those mistakes. Really, that's the best way to learn. Instead of failing on your own, if you're able to look at someone else's mistakes, if you're able to read a book, get as much knowledge as possible from that, get the understanding, and then learn from that, that's the person that should be in network marketing. Because I'll be honest, I get a lot of inquiries as to, what do I do and what do I promote? And it's not about what I promote, because my opportunity may not be the best opportunity for you. I always recommend what's best per prospect. So again, network marketing is for you if you're the kind of person that wants to go out there, you're willing to stay up late to learn. You're willing to stay up late to talk to prospects. I know oftentimes when I'm building an international team, I'm up until 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, talking to people in, India or Pakistan, and it's not easy. It's not easy being able to learn how to build relationships with someone who barely has internet. It's not easy learning how to close a deal. You're learning how to run a business. And the great thing about network marketing is that you can do it at a relatively low cost compared to if you wanted to start your own brick and mortar business. If you wanted to, start a franchise, that's like $250,000 or upwards from there. So network marketing is great for the cost. If you want to get started in business, and I always say the worst case scenario for someone who joins network marketing is you found a company that you can be passionate about, you bought the product, and the business didn't work out, and you wound up with a product that you still got some use out of, or a product that you enjoyed. And that's something that I've always found in my ventures. Even if I hadn't succeeded in a particular venture, I know that I was able to learn from it, or at the very least, I got something out of it in terms of an actual product. So take those things into consideration. Don't just think about it as, oh, it's a bill at the end of the month, because I hate working with people who see their business as a bill. If you're going to join my team, you better be willing to work hard. If you're going to join anyone's team, you better be willing to work hard. There's something out there that those of us in the industry, and actually it's outside the industry as well, but there's something called the Pareto principle. And basically that's stating that those of us, those leaders out there, they're going to spend 80% of their time on the top 20% that are getting the results. So if you join a business and you're not, that's not to say if you're not seeing results, we won't work with you, but most marketers out there, most team builders, most, hard workers out there, they're going to spend 80% of their time on their top 20 people who are working hard. So if you're willing to work hard for the results, if you're willing to stick with it, again, network marketing is a very long haul experience. It's something I've been doing for around 2 years now. It's something that most people, they don't see immediate success in. And that's not to say that you may not see immediate success. I've seen both sides of the story. But don't expect to be the guy that goes out there and starts flying jets overnight, because that's usually not how it works. That's not the typical story. So again, the reason I'm making this isn't to scare anyone out of network marketing. It's so that we get the right people in network marketing. And I think that's a huge issue with the industry. The issue with the industry isn't that any particular company sucks or any particular company is better than other ones, but the biggest problem is that we get the wrong people who want to join. It's not something that is for everyone, but it's something that can be for anyone who wants to make it happen. For someone who realizes that it's a long haul process, for someone who realizes that, hey, maybe I have to be willing to stay up a little later. I mean, I understand life happens. I've seen people who they're really hard workers, life happens, and then their businesses fall through because life happens and they're not able to get their head where it needs to be. And if that's going to be you, that's fine. In the end, it's your decision to make. But the one thing that I really hate seeing is someone who just joins because they think it's all about the money, and that's not what it is. You have to be joining for the knowledge. You have to be joining for the intrinsic value. You have to be joining because it's something that you want to do. It's something that you can really see yourself succeeding in. Starting a business is a big deal, and it has a lot of obligations, it has a lot of responsibilities, and again, you have to be willing to play the numbers. On average, when I'm really, really booming and busting my business and working to enroll people and working to build a team and working to get things going, I'm following thousands of people a day. I'm responding to hundreds of messages. You don't have the luxury of saying, well, I spoke to my friends and family and they didn't want to join, because that's not the world we live in. With social media, which, by the way, if to put in perspective, is less than 10 years old, really. YouTube, Facebook, those didn't exist 10 years ago, which I barely even remember 10 years ago. This is a different world we live in. So anyone who says, oh, that didn't work, take into account when they tried network marketing. Take into account their experience, because I guarantee you, like I said, I've failed myself many, many times. And it's all about what you glean from that. So if you're able to fail, if you're able to fail fast, you're able to learn from those experiences, then great. Join network marketing. Make a business, or start your business. Find a company that works well for you. Find a team culture that you resonate with. And again, that's huge. It's critical. Make sure you find a team that you resonate with, because if you can't connect with your team on a personal level, then your business is just not going to thrive. Most of us need a mentor. So whether, again, it doesn't matter who that mentor is, and get multiple mentors. I follow Tai Lopez, Grant Cardone, to name a few. But again, get mentors, make that decision for yourself and do research, but do it carefully. All right? Don't believe everything you see on the internet. There's plenty of companies that I've been a part of that I've seen are completely legitimate. They're great opportunities, and the internet likes to slam them. And it's just it's become a terrible thing out there. So again, I hope that this video has kind of helped y'all decide whether or not starting a network marketing business may or may not be for you, and I'll be catching y'all later.